We are talking business and money once again with Winnie Sun, Managing Director of Sun Group Wealth Partners. We're also talking a little bit about jobs. I can't believe people are posting fake jobs and ripping off people who are looking for work out there. We'll get to that in just a bit, but I do want to ask you about the capital gains tax. It was in the headlines, Winnie, last week. What's the latest on that? Because I don't think Wall Street really liked what they were hearing from President Biden about that.
Yeah, we don't like this news. We don't like this at all. In fact, President Biden, I think in theory, maybe this sounds great, but in reality, it certainly could have a negative impact, not only for the wealthy, which the idea is that this proposal would increase long-term capital gains for investors, some wealthy investors, of almost double what they currently pay in long-term capital gains tax. You could actually raise your capital gains tax when you add in state and local and everything else up to 48%. Now that's on money that they've already been taxed on once. So if you're hoping to get people to be excited and investing in companies in the financial markets, this is definitely not the way to do it. So Joe Biden's American family plan here has this proposal. I don't think it's going to go through to this extent.
And when you say wealthy, we are talking about income earners over $1 million?
We're talking about those who are over $1 million and above, but that doesn't mean that's not going to negatively impact those below that as well. But, so much of the wealth is right now in the stock market. So we definitely don't want to see the stock market retreat tremendously because of this news. And we already saw that when it was sort of teased out last week.
So on this topic, how do you mitigate capital gains tax when it relates to investing for everyone out there across the board, not those just making $1 million plus?
Absolutely. This is something, Mike, we've been working very actively with our clients. And I would say you really want to consider, not only consider, but look at more carefully this year than ever on ways that you can shelter your money. So tax sheltered accounts is key. So we're talking about the Roth IRA, traditional IRA, 401k, 403b. If you're looking to pass assets to your children, I would highly recommend looking at different vehicles to do that. That could be the 529 college savings plan, believe it or not, insurance related products as well. That could be more tax friendly. This is a year to see how you can, number one, make sure that you have your liquidity that you need, but also look at ways to shelter from taxes, not only today, but into the future as well, because it looks like not only in the Biden administration, but going forward, that taxes will probably be going higher.
A lot of people are looking for work right now. I mean, and that's a good thing. People are getting back to their old job and going to the workplace, or looking for new jobs and getting those new jobs. And I mentioned at the top, there's a warning out there from the FBI, I guess, because people are posting fake job, listings here, and then somehow taking advantage of those applicants financially. Tell us a little bit more, Winnie.
It's crazy. We're talking millions of people, Mike, that are, looking for work. We know last April, in fact, 20.5 million jobs were wiped out. So a lot of people are saying, I need to get back to working. They're looking for opportunities all over social media, on the internet. And what's happening is you're seeing a lot of fake posts, and FBI is warning that these fake posts, and so you might say, well, they're looking for work. What does that mean in terms of scams? Well, what happens is typically when you get hired, it's not uncommon for your employer to ask for your banking information, maybe your credit card information, things like that. Well, a lot of scammers are actually asking for that information online now, even before you get your job. So they're saying you need to do your research, making sure that the company that you're interviewing with is legitimate, and don't even provide any information until you've gotten the job. And maybe after you've started, you want to make sure that that's completely correct. We're talking millions of people. So in 2020, 16,000 people reported being victims of this scam, and 59 million in losses, $50 million in losses already. So it's crazy.
There's always someone trying to take advantage of a situation, and it's sad to see that they're doing that during this pandemic as people look to get back into the workplace. When it comes to employers and the benefits that they are offering employees, I want to ask you this. What is this experience over the past, year plus kind of taught employers, and what benefits do they really hope to offer their employees moving forward?
So this is a big one, and we've been seeing more talk about this. We've learned a lot during this pandemic of what we like and we don't like, and we've also talked about how a lot of people want to work from home or with a hybrid experience. But let's talk about benefits. Employers are saying, I didn't realize that my employees needed this, but I'm realizing that I need to put some emphasis on the concerns that they have. And what we've learned from the pandemic is that employees want to have flexibility, time off to care for not only their children, but also their older parents or other relatives and whatnot. So employers are being challenged of what does this look like, right? In addition to vacation and other benefits, how can I factor that in? But what we found is employers are saying this is a non-negotiable. We must get to that point where we offer our employees more flexibility to take care of the people that they love.
Yeah, copy that. All right, Winnie Sun, Managing Director of Sun Group Wealth Partners. Appreciate the time. Have a great week, Winnie.
Thank you so much, Mike. Take care.